I'm your host, Nikki.
And I'm your host, Sting.
And you're watching
Central New York,
a growing new show,
a video music countdown show for up-and-coming independent artists.
Weeks become months, and months become years, and years become centuries.
We don't have time to waste, so let's get started.
Kicking off the countdown with our number 5 video,
Jigsaw the Dawn, Propaganda.
The motherboard has landed. Welcome to the promised land. Now everybody gather round. I don't care if you white or you black, there's a show in town. I'm here to introduce the opening act. It's Propaganda.
Who's that?
You never heard that name? He's responsible for a lot of dudes' journey to fame. He'll rap to you. You might see him flossing the chain, driving the latest car. From time to time, he'll offer you things. Maybe a movie star, a baller, a preacher asking for offerings. Or you may see him suited up in the Oval Offices. The first cut is the deepest. You other lames ain't cutting it. No, not at all. Not at all. When your link is the weakest, there ain't a chain that can cover it. It's all propaganda. To pull the wall over my eyes is propaganda. You dudes is just full of disguise. It's propaganda. We seen it before. Time and time again, it still fall for it. It's hard to see the wolves behind this tall forest. They put the green in front of your face and now you all for it. Jerseys don't mean that you ballin', but we all sportin'. Trying to give this illusion we all profiting. Jordan making millions.
I think that too.
The motherboard has landed. Welcome to the promised land. Now everybody gather round. I don't care if you white or you black, there's a show in town. I'm here to introduce
this
the
is a portion of the
opening
show we
act.
like to call Oh Word. So, did you know if you take 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, preferably Bragg's, 3 times a day, you can lose belly fat?
Oh, word?
No. Okay.
Did you know Donald Trump is now our president?
Oh, word? Ooh. Well, did you know that Beyonce is pregnant with twins?
Word. Do you know the Super Bowl, Patriots and the Falcons is this Sunday?
Oh, word. Did you know there's not going to be a circus anymore? Oh, word.
Did you hear about the beef LeBron James and old Charles Barkley have?
Oh, word.
Oh, word. We have some more dope videos on the countdown, but don't touch that dial. You're watching Central New York. With the number 4 video countdown with AG's Career versus Relationships.
My career is my relationship. Success the only chick that I get naked with. Daddy told me don't you settle for no basic bitch. But who the fuck can see the judge of my relationship? But you was loyal, I ain't never had to take a sad story, lifestyle just got away too sick. I had dreams of pulling up with you and race and shit, but sacrifices like indictments got away too quick. I know you hate it, but you love it too. Rather be my number 2, you let me chase my dreams. Baby girl, you know I fuck with you. You can dial my number, don't you ever feel uncomfortable. I ain't like these other they what they want from you, you know what they want from you too. So baby, keep your head high, girl, and do what you do. Cause me and you was dead fly, we was stuck like glue. And you was always there to ride, we tied up like boots. I was barely getting by, was fucking with me. And she was stash the weed for me, keep the budget for me. When nobody was fucking with me, you fucking with me. When them cowards was ducking from me, you was busting from me. Girl, they won't get nothing from me. Cause everybody always acting like they fucking with me. They know they fucking with me, doubt you with me, cause I was down and you was loving fully. You ain't gotta hide nothing from me.
Yeah, I wanna choose the both of you, but you're making it hard for me to be the man that I want.
This is a portion of the show which we broadcast of lit events throughout the city.
Hey, what's your vibe?
Black man and a Puerto Rican are in a car, who's driving? The police.
Sunshine Rincon, and my film was Gracie's Plea.
I am Jean Luis Rosado, and my film was You versus You.
Hey guys, my name is Darnell Dominic Lipford, and my was the first film, Underground Sultry.
Hi, I'm Erica LaRose, and the film I was in was called Double Life.
Jim Harkins, my film was My Wild Irish Rose.
So we're here, and we just finished watching some great films, and I'm here with one of the coordinators, actually the head coordinator, yes? There we go. Can you explain to the viewers what we're here for? What's the vibe?
Sure, thank you for coming out today, interviewing me. Today we were helping in New York City homelessness, helping the poor, helping people get out of poverty and homelessness, helping make New York City better. So we put together some filmmakers, performers, comedians together, and just showcase beautiful films, awesome performances for a good cause.
You could have been anywhere in the world right now watching porn. But you're here with me. So give it up to you guys. You know what I mean? I never thought I'd be funny. You know what I mean? Because I used to always do funny shit. Like, I'm pretty sure that my mom was dropping me when I was a kid. Still got the lump on my head.
Hi, I'm here with one of the comedians that was on stage making the crowd laugh, keeping the crowd going. And, you know, Ray Dimitri. And so, how did you enjoy the event?
It was a good event. We definitely had a good time. A lot of different filmmakers, a lot of different shorts. That was really good. We can't ask for more. What else?
Right. Well, so tell them where they can reach you at, so maybe you can come and bless them on the stage with your comedic personality.
Thank you. I'm Javon Dimitri. You guys can just search that on YouTube, Facebook. Javon_Dimitri, Instagram. And
so we had a blast today. There was some great footage, some great films. I'm impressed. Everybody's on their grind, and that's the vibe tonight. That was the vibe. So stay tuned. We're watching Central New York.
Some dope bars. Here, number 3 on the list, Buddy Miles with Years in the Making.
Yeah, Mouse mate. Hey yo, F the whole industry. With all due respect though, I spit it sick, got a strep throat, equip the best flow. Only the strong survive. You look slim on arrival. I don't understand half of y'all should rap with subtitles. Run up and Def Jam with the blammers. Call up a couple of scammers and tell them cop me some hammers. About the whole game at gunpoint. And there ain't no ultimatums, man, you're only given one choice. I jack Ross for all his Maybach chains, give me respect. Walk on Diddy's jet and hijack the plane, left full of fly talk. Keep the swag when I walk, BX when I'm reppin'. The streets are like a minefield, you need to watch where you steppin'. Feel I'm the best with no correction, couple bunnies, I be heffin'. TD Banks and clear the check, you TD jigs, cause ain't no weapon. Y'all niggas bluffing for real. If I touch it, I kill, split in the mill with my man feel the real. Now, what? Saying they finna do something. Who got this whole shit drawn up? Man, them dudes ain't finna do nothing. This shit is years in the making. Blood, sweat, and tears down the face. Whole game is under renovation. And these just gotta make space. Hold up, let's get the bounce going. Let the heat start flowing. The money keeps calling. The honey start pouring. No champagne popping. View the sticker kiss they hold. Bronx niggas with me. Queens. Nas, Gucci, and 50, the industry smelling fishy. Niggas and Reeves, a nigga like me, nigga like me. With some haters ready to point him out. No major labels needed. We succeeded cheated from dodging bullets and demons. Connection just got my feeling. And just in with Pamela. She like Kim taking a D in front of the camera. Love it when I just lie. Money in the fast lane. Youngest left to let it go. Hit the flow, this is what we came for. And we came to take over, it's game over. Got way more boss to go on some more.
So my name is Nikki. You can find me on Facebook as Nikia Townsend. You can find me on YouTube under The Love of Nikki. And you can find me on Instagram under For the Love of Nikki.
And my name is Tatted Upstain. You can find me on Instagram as Tatted Upstain. You can find me on YouTube, Tatted Upstain. You can find all my latest music. Holla.
Hey.
Well, moving right along with video number 2 on the countdown.
Manny Little, Tom Ford bag, go yard bag.
Feels was poppin', poppin', poppin'.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Got the all black Sprinter for the winner, yeah. Time for a bag with a brick in it. Your dealer gotta hit me up when I ship it in. Niggas break the plate, I be dishing it. Red beam on your head, I be red bottles so when we kicking it. Benji said they gon' be mad how I'm getting it. Yeah, now I'm in my bag like feelings, yeah. Your girl just said she with it, yeah. She said she wanna blow me like a ceiling fan, scratching on my back when I'm deep inside that kitty, yeah. Have a baby by me, you gon' be a millionaire. Yeah, yeah. I karate shot the roof. Everybody changed when that money came through. All just tryna come up to my hotel room. Put my jewelry in the safe, baby, I don't trust you. How I do? Make moves, getting money out the booth. All I talk is cash, spend $100 on these suits. Yeah, and I still won't talk. I just bought me some Angelas and I still won't walk. Yeah, I'm the NY with that. I ain't gave a whiplash. We stashed in a zip bag. Bag was no zigzags. Got a bad bitch with a fat ass. My DM on Snapchat. She'll FaceTime that Kit Kat when I get back. I'ma hit that. Got the all black Sprinter for the winner, yeah. Time for a bag with a brick in it. Your dealer gotta hit me up when I ship in it. Yeah, break the plate.
We are now going to shoot it over to Zia.
Yeah, she has a special guest she's going to chop it up with real quick.
Let's 212.
So I'm here with my lovely guest that I'm excited to have on the show. Her name is Yolanda Santiago, and she published 4 books, and she has a wonderful story and journey to tell. So let's introduce her to our guest. So Yolanda, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
No problem. So these are her books she published. Can you tell us the name?
Sure. The first one is called Best Coaching Tool, Self-Evaluation of the Coaching Process for Coaches and Coachees. It's an international study that I conducted as part of a team for my Certified Professional Coaching certification.
All right, so how did you come about your poems? The books, these are her books she wrote.
Okay, so these 2 books of poetry, I started writing poetry in 1970.
Wow.
And
she looks so young, right?
And thank you. And these 2 books, Memories of a Life Unknown and Recuerdos de una Vida Desconocida, most of the poems are in both books, but some of them are different. My 3rd book is called Resilient Remembrance, and it's also much more recent poetry. And I felt a couple of years ago that I was ready to publish my poetry. It's very, very personal,
right.
And I was ready.
Right. See, so to be ready, obviously you had to be satisfied with where you're at in life.
Yes.
And to come to being content, because that is the topic of our conversation today, is being content within yourself to, you know, accomplish the goals that you want to achieve. I know there was obstacles you had to overcome to publish these books. Like, give us an example of some of the obstacles you had to.
Okay, so these 3 books, Best Coaching Tool, Memories of a Life Unknown, and Recuerdos de una Vida Desconocida, were all published in 2015. All 3 were published last year within a 4-month period. Some of the obstacles in publishing these books was they're self-published, so that was a challenge. I had never self-published anything before. I learned a lot. I made a lot of phone calls, and even the photographs are my photographs.
Right.
And with the Best Coaching Tool, it took us almost 2 years to write this book. I was part of a team of 5. I was the
that's what
principal
you
writer.
said. Us. I was like, us. What do you mean us?
Us. So I was part of a team of 5 people. It was an international team. Some of the obstacles were that we had never met in person. International, and yet we spoke almost every single day. It is over 200 pages long.
Wow.
Many of us took part in that. I, by nature, am a type A person, so I did a lot of editing.
Right.
Created the survey, wrote the description for the survey. It's written in the format of a doctoral dissertation, which I do have experience with.
Wow. Well, I know you mentioned international, and that brings you back into the story in which we met at an event, and we, you know, chatting, you know, eating, and she started telling me about how she travels. Now, yes, everybody travels, yes, but she travels by herself. A real life eat, pray, love experience testimonial right here. That is like one of the hardest things for people to come, you know, to terms with themselves. And traveling is wonderful, but traveling by themselves, like, explain, like, share your stories with us, because.
Okay. 5 years ago, I completed a dual doctoral program, and I had always said, as was on my my vision board, my treasure map for my life, that I would travel to Alaska and Hawaii. So when I finished my studies and, you know, walked down the aisle, I set up a trip to Alaska and Hawaii in the same month, in August, 5 years ago. And I just went out into the wilderness in Kauai and in Anchorage and Fairbanks, and saw moose, hot springs. It was just an amazing.
Did you eat anything? I like food. Clearly, y'all hear me say eat, pray, love. I'm like twice. Were there any foods that you ate that was like, oh, I never ate this before, but I'm gonna try?
So I went ocean kayaking in Kauai, and on one of my adventures. Every day was an adventure.
Right, of course.
I remember eating this fruit. You know, I don't know the name, but it's sort of like watermelon, but it's green inside. And there were just so many delicious things to eat. And in Alaska, of course, you see the salmon swimming upstream. And you have to have salmon, and it was wonderful.
Oh, I know that was wonderful. And then you did
and I met wonderful people.
Yes, because it made you had to force yourself to socialize. And
totally.
Yeah, because I came to the realization, because, you know, I have the show, and I've met a lot of music artists, and I know that that's the thing now in the music world trend, is to have an entourage, a whole crew. And your story, I know, will inspire people to know that it's okay to be by yourself. She traveled to Hawaii, Kauai, and Alaska within like a 5-month span, or by
1 month.
Within
1 month. Yes.
1 month span, all by herself. Like, if she could do that, you could chill out by yourself, be in the studio for a week by yourself, to really focus on who you are.
Absolutely.
And for the new year, that should be everybody's like vocabulary word. Content, to be content, satisfied with yourself, and so you could complete your goals. Do you have any encouraging words for the
yes.
guests?
So one of the things that I've done, and I actually found what I call my vision board or my treasure map from 20 years ago.
Right.
When I wrote down that I would go to Alaska and Hawaii and do a doctorate, go mountain climbing, ocean kayak, all these things that I put on my vision board and pictures of those things.
Right.
And, I recently found it, in a book, and I was like, check. So
yeah, that's a
look
wonderful
into
feeling.
setting
I know
up
it is.
goals for yourself.
Right. Yes. Oh, this is a wonderful chat. I'm glad
Thank
you
you.
came on the show.
My pleasure.
Set goals for yourself, guys. But before we go on, we're gonna shoot it back over to we're gonna talk some more. So we're gonna be lost in conversation because we're just having a girl chat moment so much right now. But we're gonna shoot it right over to our host, and they're gonna bring you to the #1 video. You're watching Century New York.
Thank you.
Thank
My
you.
pleasure. Awesome.
Yeah, this is great. This is
This is for you.
2, 1. Now for the moment we've been waiting for.
Here with the #1 video.
Jeffo Loco styling.
Best, voice that come out is gonna be lit.
I've been styling, I've been rolling, I stay leaning, always smoking. I've been styling, I've been rolling, I stay leaning, always smoking. I've been styling, I've been rolling, I stay leaning, always smoking. I've been styling, I've been rolling, I stay leaning, always smoking. I've been styling. Hit my wrist working some ball mates. Trap with the dope and cocaine. On the run, I can't use my real name. Can't wake up, I was slump up codeine. 5 a.m., I'm absorbing the fiend. If it's dark, we got lights with the beams. On the dark, where we smoke anything. I've been rolling. He can perk Molly and Xantan. I'm the band man. My bitch so bad, need a hand skin. I kick a pack like I'm Van Damme. Hop out the back of the Van Blam. Free all my looks like that damn gym. I still send a hit, get your fam jam. Always leaning. Word the floor, I say sipping on medical. But then it's a doctor you step into. Healthy cat, I smoke the vegetable. I run it up, give me some extra too. Always smoking cookies, beat out the Swisher. I felt like Future, I was I've been rolling, I stay leaning, always smoking. I've been styling, I've been rolling, I stay leaning, always smoking.
If you would like to watch full video of the artist that was on the show today, head over.
Pause.
Go to their YouTube to check it out.
Once again, your boy Stan. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Tatted Up Stan.
You can find me on Facebook under Nakia Townsend. You can find me on YouTube under The Love of Nikki. And you can find me on Instagram for The Love of Nikki.
Weeks become months.
Months become years.
Years become century.
What's your vibe on everybody?
Century
New
New
York.
York.
Thanks for watching.